Hello, I'm Stacy.
And I'm Paige.
And we're the Harmsons.
We're the Harmsons. Like I said, I'm Paige. I'm 27, and I am a radiology technologist at an orthopedic institute here in town. That means I take x-rays.
And I'm Stacy. I'm 30. I'm a behavior specialist at an elementary school. So I primarily work with kids having behaviors during their school day and help them get back to class.
Yeah. Rough job.
It's exciting.
Here's some good stories.
We met 4 years ago on a blind date, actually, is how we met.
Yeah, I was in x-ray school, and his cousin was one of the techs working at the hospital I was working in. And she was like, hey, I have this guy I think you should meet. His name is Stacy. And I was like, Stacy? Like, a little bit of a turn off there. But then we Facebook creeped him a little, and I was like, okay, I think I can meet this guy. At the same time, his sister was kind of trying to set up from his end.
And I was not wanting anything to do with it. I was sick of being set up, so I agreed to go on the date just so my sister would shut up.
But I had to Facebook him first.
That's true.
I did the first message, so.
I was playing hard to get.
Yeah, yeah.
But after the first date, I think I pretty much knew.
So did I.
So did she.
So did I.
And the rest is history. We got married about 2 years later. And 6 months, I think it was, before we got married is when we bought the house we're currently in. It's kind of a spur of the moment. We didn't want to live in an apartment when we got married. So we figured out what we could get for a loan and bought pretty much the first thing that we were both okay with.
First thing we found, kind of.
Yeah, built in 1889.
Yep.
Which I think is the first year that Sioux Falls, or South Dakota, was a state.
So it's old.
Did you know that?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. So, yeah. So we kind of we didn't really put much thought into buying a house. We just kind of did it. So now we're kind of ready to take that next step in life. We've been married for 2 years now, so it's getting close to be time for kids and all that. So now we're just kind of looking for our forever home. This home doesn't quite fit everything we need. It's a little too small and just kind of quirky and awkward, which is cool, but it's just not practical. So
not the neighborhood we want to be in for having a kids. It's pretty busy, loud street out front. Just not a lot of kids running around, and that's kind of what we'd like to grow a kid in.
Raise a family
in. There you go.
To say that. So other things we like to do together, we like to go downtown a lot. Sioux Falls, they have some really cool shops, some cool breweries, wineries, things like that. We really enjoy that.
I collect comics. It's kind of slowed down since we got married. Apparently it's not something we should spend money on, I guess.
There's better things.
So I have a good amount of comics and books, as well as I collect kind of antique bar signs and bar lights. We have a bar in the basement right now, kind of my man cave. So that's stuff that I'm more interested in on my own. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I don't really care about
She
that.
does like going antiquing. That's something we do together. We
Yeah.
go to antique shops quite a bit just for something to do.
Yeah, and mainly I feel like our free time is taken up with friends and family. Both of our families live out of town a little ways, so on weekends we like to go out and visit them, and they both live by bodies of water, so when it's nice out and not frigid winter, we do a lot of boating and stuff like that. So
All right. So, yes, we both have different things that we want for the next house, which is proving to be a little difficult, but good. We both have some good things, I suppose, but why don't you start with what you like?
So architecture style, I am looking for more of a craftsman type home. I love the curb appeal of them. I think they are so cute and just cozy and like adorable, and when you drive up to them, it's just like I feel like it would be a house that I would be proud to own. I love all the different peaks and the deep set porch and all the shakes and all the crisp white trim. I just think they're so cute.
Yeah.
I love them. And they look a little newer. They don't look like old.
No, I like older.
He likes old.
Old is good. I like to have history behind the house. I'm more like the Victorian style house.
Which I don't like because it looks old.
And I like that they're always pretty much 2 stories. They've got a lot of good wood detail. Really cool windows. I kind of like when something has like a stained glass window or a window with kind of the lead lining in it.
So I don't like that.
Well, that's okay. Churches are good.
Churches are good.
Yeah, and I like the spindles that they have and all the different wood, the dark wood. I don't need everything white.
And that's what I need.
I like the old
I need
wood.
everything white.
Yes, I feel like white's too bland. We need color. People paint things to not have them white.
It's really not.
It's boring.
It's crisp and clean, and I love it.
Ugh.
So things on my wish list, I would really like a home that we could put a little work into. Something so it doesn't feel like we just moved into somebody else's house.
Because I have to do the work. She doesn't do it.
I can do the designing of the work.
Yeah.
But yeah, just nothing like huge, but painting or switching out a vanity or just different thing, updating a fireplace, just something to make our house ours.
Not a big deal.
it's
Switching
really
things out.
easy.
Yeah.
Once you just try.
Yeah. Once I do it.
Once he does it, that would
Right.
be great. And then like I said, I went all like crown molding, white trim. I would love a white updated kitchen. That would be extremely
Boring.
ideal. Stainless
So
steel.
boring. Everything's
Not.
white.
It's what's in, and I love it.
They used to have black and white shows. Now everything's color
it's
because
fine.
color's better.
Another big thing on my list is I really want a formal dining room. I love to have a dining space. We both grew up with really close families, and I don't know about your family, but my family, every night we'd sit down by the table, have all the food on the table, and that's kind of where we had the end of our day. And
It's a waste of a room.
No,
we would never
it's
use
not.
it.
And I have a dream of doing that with our family someday. So I think it's a good dream.
You want to decorate a room.
And I want to decorate it a little bit. But
I don't
that's
think
okay.
we'd use it.
I think we would.
It's not a must.
For me, it's a must. What are some things you want?
I like an open floor plan. I like having the kitchen, living room, dining room, all kind of one big room. I like to be able to see everything.
And I hate that because you walk in and it's like a big empty space and it echoes, and then you like throw a rug in this corner and it's like, hey, this is the living room.
Exactly.
And then there's a rug over there and it's like, hey, this is supposed to be like your breakfast area, and it's just like not cozy and comfy. It's just, I don't like that.
It's better for entertaining though.
So I absolutely do
And
not want
family.
an open floor plan.
Open floor plan's kind of a must.
Nope.
Yeah, big room. I like it. 3-stall garage is pretty big. I would love to have a 3-stall garage.
We don't need a 3-stall
I've been
garage.
parking
We have 2
outside for
cars,
years.
and that's fine.
You get to park inside.
I know.
So I want a 3-stall garage.
I think 1
So I
stall
can
would
have
be
my
fine if we
workbench,
love the house.
my storage, and my car.
Sure.
And your car, I suppose.
My car for sure. Number 1.
An attached would be nice, but it doesn't have to be. As long as we have a big garage, I'm happy. I would also love to have a nice lawn, big backyard with privacy. Preferably no pine trees, because they are messy, they kill your grass, and I would be hanging Christmas lights on them every winter, and that would not be fun.
I think that's ridiculous, because this is Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and there's pine trees everywhere. Like, that is not...
Except our future house.
That is not a reasonable thing.
Okay.
So there's that. Whatever. Another thing I want is like 2 living spaces, just someday for kids, so we can have kind of a private area from them. They can hang down there with their friends, whatever. We should mention we don't have any kids right now.
Not yet.
Not yet. This
Not
is
yet.
kind of our step towards that. Fireplace is huge for me. And like a nice big fireplace.
Wood burning.
And I don't want wood burning because I think it gets like ash and like soot and like smoke all over your house. So gas or propane or whatever they are.
Wood burning, I love the smell that it leaves in your house if you use the right wood, and it's a better ambiance.
Just a fireplace.
It's a lot better.
And I really want a soaker tub. That's huge on my list.
I could care less.
I need a soaker tub.
I don't want
or
a
like
soaker
room
tub
to put
at
one
all.
in someday.
I feel like we wouldn't utilize it. The only time we're going to use a
I
tub
would
is if we have
utilize
kids
it.
who need to take a bath.
Yeah, but I need to...
You can
Anyways,
shower.
I just won't
Okay.
then.
I want 2-story house for sure.
And I'm down with ranch.
I like 2-story. I want the bedrooms upstairs, no bedrooms on the main floor.
And
I like that for our entertaining space.
I want the bedrooms on the same level, and I need to have at least 4, at least. If you show me I won't even look at a 3-bedroom.
I think 3 would be fine.
I don't think so. And then we need at least 2 full bathrooms. We only have 1 full bath right now, and it's posing to be a little bit of a problem.
2 would be good. 3 would be better. 3 bathrooms would be ideal, especially when we have guests over.
Yeah.
I would like to have a place for an in-law suite, so when our parents come, they have a place to stay, a nice room, and a bathroom.
Yep.
Which would be good for
That's
them.
like the only thing we agree on, I think, is a place for our parents.
Yeah.
Just since they live out of town, when they come up and stay, that way they don't have to be in our area. And right now they usually just get a hotel, so it would be nice for
Save
them
them
to
some
be able
money.
to come stay.
Wood floors. I really want wood floors. I don't like carpet.
I don't mind carpet. I think it's comfy in a living room.
Yeah, I'd rather have wood.
Cozy.
I'd rather throw a little rug and just show tons of wood.
Nope.
I like wood a lot. And a place for a man cave. I was able to have one in this house. Love it. So I really want one in the next house. I think we utilize that enough. Well, at least I do and my friends.
It's not necessary.
I need a place to put all my bar stuff and my comics.
Doesn't.
Otherwise, they're going to end up in the main
Doesn't.
living room.
Yeah, we need like a closet to put his comics in. No one needs to see them. They don't need to be on display. Just kind of hide them in a corner. That's fine.
People like to see them.
I don't know if they do.
Deal breakers.
Deal breakers. For me, open floor plan. I do not want an open floor plan. I like a little bit of separation of rooms.
So you're going to be disappointed when we have an amazing floor plan that's open.
No. I like separation of rooms. Just, I don't know. I don't like when you can, I don't know. I just don't want an open floor plan. I just don't like the feel.
You want more rooms to decorate than actually use.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah.
No,
totally.
that's not it. I like a closed floor plan with a little bit of openness, but not like one big open.
I don't want a noisy neighborhood again. This one's been noisy. We live on kind of a main street and there's cars constantly. Just a lot of noise, and I feel like when we're having kids, I want to be kind of a quieter area, especially at night. A place where they can run outside and, you know, if there's neighborhood kids, play with them.
I agree with that.
Do not want a split level. I hate walking into a house and immediately being forced if I'm going to walk upstairs or downstairs. Plus, if we have a baby, there's going to be a baby gate at each end, and then you got to climb over it.
I don't really care about that. I mean, as long as like the finishings on the house are good, I would be open to a split level.
And if it was a one-stall garage, I'd probably walk away and not
I
even
wouldn't.
look.
I'd go right in. Another thing I need a fireplace. Right now we don't have one. We just have an electric one, and I love the ambiance that a fireplace gives off.
So a wood-burning one would give even more ambiance.
It would also make it smell. So we don't want that. And then, like I said, it needs 4 bedrooms, needs 2 bathrooms. Otherwise, I'm out. Don't even show it.
3 bedroom, 3 bathroom. Perfect.
3 and 3?
Yeah.
I don't know.
1 for each room.
Whatever.
Should we do the room tours then?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do the room tours. Thanks for watching.